What's up, guys? Well, today I thought I'd show you another vacuum that's in my fix and flip projects. This is another Elite style Hoovers. As many people know, I'm a huge fan of these old Hoover Elite style vacuums. And I always try and pick one up whenever a good looking one comes across my path. So today I'm here to bring you this Hoover Bagless Twin Chamber system. That is literally the name of this vacuum, the Bagless Twin Chamber. It wasn't called the Elite, the Breathe Easy or anything like that. Why would this be called Breathe Easy? These things already don't have the best filtration enough as it is. But anyway, this was Hoover's first go in trying to make a bagless vacuum. And however, it was a huge hit when it came out, but it's just when people started using it, they realized that this was quite lazily designed, in my opinion, because this is basically still a direct air based vacuum, meaning the vacuum's suction from the head goes into a fan and then blows into the dirt chamber, which most bagless direct air based vacuums would normally have a large dust cup sitting at the bottom, part of a cloth outer bag up top, and that upper part of the outer bag was supposed to trap all the fine particles, and then the heavy ones would just fall to the bottom. Hoover tried to do this twin chamber system basically as a way to somewhat keep the direct air motor, because granted these things do have the best carpet cleaning performance, but the way Hoover did is after the dirt gets blown in and into the dirt bin, oops, see, there's the little seal right there that where the dirt blows into. It basically comes right up here and into the dirt chamber, where some of the dirt does spin around in the dust cup, like cyclonic action basically. The fine particles will sometimes get trapped on this little filter screen. And then you do also have another filter right here, and this one could definitely use a good cleaning. And basically what it does is that filter, basically after everything exhausts through, it flows out through the bottom here and into what seems to be the exhaust port right here. And then everything comes out on this little cheap HEPA filter, which basically, it's like they were trying to make a vacuum with a bypass design, and this would have probably done better if it was a bypass vacuum. But on a direct air vacuum, that really, in my opinion, does not work well. It seems good on paper, but until you actually get to using it, and it's pretty hard to get this thing, or this dirt cup, set on right, because if you don't get it on right, it'll spew dust either throughout the seals around here, or even around the top. There's actually little rubber seals up top here that will actually not seal too well. So the way I like to line it up is basically press down, so you know that the rubber gasket goes around the dust cup. Then pop it back in. Make sure that the back is lined up to the gasket. And I know it's very hard to see from right here, but you want to make sure that is on the gasket. Then you pull down right here to snap the dust cup back in place, and there you have it. But for the rest, nothing really too special. It's just your traditional high-end Hoover Elite. It's got 4 carpet height settings. This was actually broken off when I got this. I think I forgot to tell you the story of how I got this vacuum. I actually got this like literally dirt cheap. I bought this thing for only $5 on OfferUp. And the seller claimed that there was kind of a burning smell, which I instantly took to heart that it was a belt burning up, and pretty sure enough it was. Because I put literally a brand new belt on it the day I got it home, and I smell no burning smell. Well, the only thing I can smell right now is dust, but that's when I found out I've mounted the dust cup wrong. Yeah, you also want to make sure this thing is latched down, because if you don't latch it down all the way, yeah, it will spew dust. So anyway, it does have a permanently affixed hose, like any high-end elite style machine. The Dimension, Legacy, some of the other Softguard series, which basically Softguard means it's just nothing but a furniture protection around here, which this is definitely effective in keeping your furniture clean, or your furniture scuff free, and it definitely prevents the vacuum from getting scuffs too. And back on the permanently affixed hose, if you slide the Carpetite all the way to cleaning tools, it closes a little trap door going to the vacuum head, and everything will just go through your hose. It is quite convenient. That way you don't have to open a little flap and stick a hose back in, right in, just to get tools. And speaking of tools, these tools are not original. It actually didn't come with any. And it is missing its Crevice Tool, and I don't have one right now. These bagless Hoovers and even the wind tunnels were the same way. They have a very long Crevice Tool that slides inside the top of this extension wand. And you also do have your upholstery tool and your dusting brush. Back here, use your simple cord and your power switch right here. Very resemblance to a Hoover Caddy Vac of this time, where the switch is mounted. It's nice bright red. Kind of like this design power switch better than the ones mounted on the side like the older style Elites. So anyway, let's go ahead and flip this thing down and show you the underside. Right here is its brush roll. This is the same style 15-inch brush roll that the Hoover wind tunnels use, so you can basically buy a brush roll from a wind tunnel and it'll fit right in place. Let's go ahead and turn it to the side here and show you the model number. It's a Hoover model U5290-900. 120 volts, 60 hertz. This does have a 12 amp motor, so it's definitely one of the more powerful Elites. And from the Hoover Company, North Canton, Ohio. Made in the USA. That's one thing to love about these old Hoovers. Because the wind tunnels, albeit they were great machines, at least the old ones, they were actually made in Mexico compared to these Elite style vacuums, which were actually made in the US. And right up on top here, I forgot to add that there's your nice red Hoover symbol. Normally some of these older versions of the Bagless Twin Chamber have a Hoover lettering, and I don't think it was actually red. I think it was actually this little gold color that the rest of the letters are in. As you can see right up here, it prominently says it's a 12 amp motor. Hoover cleaning performance. I do not really go by this. This was actually Hoover's marketing technique, just for people to buy the higher end vacuums with bagless technology. So now let's go ahead and release the cord. And we'll go ahead and plug it in right over here. sure this thing isn't tangled up. Alright. Now I'll go ahead and turn this vacuum on. Now it is extremely loud, but that's the nature of these old Elites, so headphone users beware. Before we end the video, I'll go ahead and show it to you in tool mode. Sometimes this thing likes to get stuck on me. The end of the wand pops out like that. The suction is really not too high because A, this is a direct air vacuum. This is a pretty good vacuum as far as carpet cleaning performance is concerned, but as far as making basically a direct air-based vacuum into this bagless design, I really didn't think it turned out too well. Well, mainly if you suffer from allergies, this would not be the vacuum for you. I definitely recommend even the bagged versions of this way over this. But to have the convenience of bagless technology is quite good, I will tell you that. So I hope you've enjoyed this video of the Hoover Bagless Twin Chamber system. Be sure to stay tuned and don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.